Hey everyone. Today we're going to go over how to log our building pre-plans, building walkthroughs, and even our driver training hours. So these building pre-plans and walkthroughs and driving hours that we're doing, that actually all counts towards our ISO. Either our driving hours or training for ISO or our T2 company trainings as well for the pre-plans and building walkthroughs or familiarizations. So we're going to come up here to training. We're going to come down to external training, and we're going to go ahead and report a training. So here's our basic training record for external trainings. We have our standard time and date. We have training location, training type. So let's start off with, obviously the date's pretty self-explanatory, whatever date and time that you did your training at, or walkthrough or pre-plan, whatever training is being used loosely here. So we have training location. This is whatever the address of the location is. So it's important that we're putting in just the number and the street name in here, just to help with confusion later on when people are doing other walkthroughs or pre-plans at these locations. We don't want to be putting in Salisbury House of Pizza because that may not always be at that address. It may be a different location at some point. So prime example is if we do 181 Beach Road. Nothing's popping up, but if we do police, we get police station. So unfortunately, we don't have access to change or alter these once a record is created. So it's important that we're just putting in strictly the numbers. So let's go ahead and say we're doing the police station. So we're going to do 181 Beach Road. So as you can see, it's not currently in here as a location. So it's giving me a prompt here to create a new location. So we can go ahead and click that. So for training type, we'll say we did a walkthrough of the location. So we'll do building familiarization. We'll come down here, course activities. And you can see building familiarization is already in here, so we can just click on that one. And this is where it gets important, this next step, training codes. So we're going to do add. We have our classifiers here. So we have right here, we have Salisbury or SFD requirements. We're going to come over here and you can see we have three options. We have building familiarization, building pre-plan, and driver ops. So building familiarization, that's basically any walkthroughs. Anytime we're just going through a building, we're not necessarily taking the iPads with us and doing a full-out pre-plan of where everything is, especially if it's a building that's already been done. We may want to update things, but for the most part, this is just kind of going through a building as a refresher. So going through the police station, just refreshing ourselves with where the fire alarm panels are, the general layout of it, where sprinkler rooms, egresses, substantial hazards if there's fuel storage or whatever. So that's typically what building familiarization is going to be. It's just whenever we're doing a general walkthrough of a property. So we'll click on building familiarization, and you can see that's popped up here. So we're going to close this, and now we have under training codes, we have the first one, but we can add another one. So this is where we can get credit for two things at once. So we can also get ISO credit for this. So again, we're going to go to classifier, training codes, and we're going to do our company training as well. And we'll hit close again, and now you can see we have two training codes right up here. So if you want to do a description, we can put a description in of what we did. So we just do located fire panel, and we have 1 hour credit. And then we're going to come down here to trainees. These are whatever members were part of the walkthrough. And you can either do search members or you can just do add and put them individually. if you're logged in as a user and you went through, you can just click Add Me, and this will automatically just add whoever is currently creating the training record. And you don't necessarily need to put an instructor in. This isn't exactly a class. This is just a general walkthrough reminder. So that category doesn't have to be filled in for every training record. And then we'll just go ahead and save the record. And once it's saved, it'll dump us back out to our external training page, where you'll be able to see any other trainings that other groups or members have done.